Pastor children, they are easily spoilt.
Yeah, because of that cage that they
They are easily spoilt
cage, because
than
they are
normal
always
children.
because they always cage them.
Is it all pastor children that they caged? That are caged?
Most, because pastors' children, they want them to live to
the certain standard.
Yes, that's the thing. You don't give. One thing I've noticed is that I don't give people standards.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I don't give people. When I mean I don't give people standards, I'm not trying to say I disrespect people. What I'm saying is I don't. When I mean I don't give people standards, how would I put it now? Okay, for instance, you as a person, you as a person, you deal with situations differently. Me now, I will not be expecting NJ to deal with those situations the way you deal with them. Those are the standards I'm talking about. Just because you're a pastor, just because you love God, just because you are obedient, just because you live a Christian life and all that, does not mean you have to force it down
to another person's life.
Yes, force it down your children's throats, force it down everybody. Yes, it's okay to. It's more than perfect to love Jesus. It's more than perfect to always go to church. Yes, there's no better life than the life of Jesus.
But the same Bible also said, "Spoil the rod and spare the child." Like what is that?
Spare the child and
spoil the rod. Yeah, something like that.
Yes, there are other ways to. What our parents don't know is that there are other ways to communicate with children. Me, while I was growing up, I lived with parents that did not actually beat me. So me now, I cannot
say you want to beat your children.
Even one day I was talking to one of my friends, I was like, "Oh wow, you'll be that type of mother with the banter." I was like, "My dear, to be honest, my cousin that stayed with me, that stayed with us for like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
More than 5 years.
Yeah.
I think I only flogged her or slap her or eat her maybe once. And that means she did something really, really bad. Most of the time when I'm upset, like I want to beat you, I will just keep quiet because that was the way I was trained. All my life, my father only hits me. The only time he beats me, the only time he dealt with me was once when I was in JSS still. My mother, I don't think
she has ever done it.
I can't even remember the last time she did it.
So now, do you regret not being beaten, or you
No, I don't. I think it's a perfect way. I think that's one thing I will ever be grateful for my parents for, because I see discipline in a different way. You understand?
So that means, in other words, you're trying to tell us that children that they beat.
No, it's not. I'm not saying you should not beat your children.
It's better than children that they did not beat.
I'm not saying.
But they turned out better.
No, I'm not saying you should not beat your children. What I'm saying is, learn to understand your children.
Okay.
Yes, there are some things that does not require you beating your children. There are some things that your child just wants you to communicate. Your child just wants to learn.
Want to listen to you.
Yeah, just
want to be listening.
Just like, okay, for example now, let's say, okay, that man I told that gave me chocolates.
Okay,
let's say I'm a small girl now and I'm 3 years old or 4 years old. The man gave me chocolates and I start eating it. Then there's some mothers that will just slap you. Is everything you
collect from strangers?
What? You beating it, and you never tell the child why you should not eat that thing.
Or why it's significant for you to not collect things from strangers.
Or why it's important for you to tell your parents first before you collect something.
Yeah.
That's why it's called communication. You tell the child, come.
This is the reason why you do this.
This one. So right from time growing up, if they give us something in school, I always go. I don't touch it till I get home.
You tell
show
your
my mother.
parent. Okay.
That's it. And they did not beat me, but it was just communication. I saw the way my elder brothers and sisters were doing it. Simple. So I don't think we should always beat children, but there are some children that you should discipline, but there are other ways. What I'm just trying to say that there are other ways to discipline children. There are other ways. You don't have to always.
Please, these other ways you're calling, what are the examples? Please, I need to know.
One, you can beat them. That one,
But you're bringing the beating again.
That one, every parent. The thing is, you not tell the parent how to train their child.
Yes, every parents know what works for their children.
You know, there are some children. He said that your children will get cuckoo. You will get one will get cuckoo, not head past the
other ones.
Definitely. But you can scold them, shout at them. You understand? Call when you know that it is needed. That shouting, you can shout like, okay, come, what's wrong with you? Blah blah blah. Or the ones you know that okay, this one is just me communicating, so that at least your children will be open to you. Your children will want to talk to you
and not be hiding things again
and not
from
be hiding things from you.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
Then if you want to, you can discipline them and tell them that okay, there will be no TV for you for this month, or something that you know that they like, or you can tell them that go and kneel down there, go and that means you do all the chores in the house. This one does something
them.
Yes, but the thing is that one thing that our parents did not know. There's nothing like a man's job in the house.
There's one comment I heard from a woman. She said, in this house, no, I think it's a movie, Fumilayo.
Yes.
She said, in this house, men cook. So in other words, she's like generalizing the chores. She's not always saying, okay, women will enter the kitchen, even men should enter the kitchen, and men should do other things women are doing, and ladies should also do the same thing. While we're growing up as a child, let me explain something to you. I have a father that likes to try out everything. When he's trying out everything, he calls I and my brothers. He calls my sisters, but at the point my sisters get tired. So me, now, as a lady, I can categorically tell you that look, I can change the bulb at home. I can open plugs. I can, as in, I know what a wire is. Even though I did not study engineering, I know what negative and positive wire is in a plug or something. So I can do all these small things that I feel a man should know. So now my father did not always say, okay, go and do a woman's job, go and learn how to cook and everything. No, he also embedded that thing in me that okay, it's not everything you wait for your husband to do. You can actually be trying it and be doing it. When your husband comes, then he can help you out. Same thing as my younger brothers, my brother Frank and my brother Daniel. Frank know how to cook very well, even more than a woman. If my brother cook egusi soup for you, you will lick your soul out. That is how my daddy did it. Because according to him, he said he doesn't want any of his child to end up begging their partner to do things for them. He wants a situation whereby you are capable of doing your own things yourself. He doesn't want a situation whereby, okay, for example, your wife travels, and when your wife travels, you have to be calling her and tell her, how do I put the salt inside the food? How do I put the maggi inside the food? How do I do this? He makes sure that all of us know how to do what the other gender is supposed to know how to do, like all of that intermixing. That is when you were not saying that you have to love it. Each child have their own ways of love. So that to my own way, that is the way my father used in correcting me. Like instead of him to tell me, okay, I will not do this, or he wants to flog me, tell me, okay, you know what, go and change this thing, go and do that thing, because he knows that okay, as he's not able to, as in correct me, he knows maybe with that way I might be able to learn and know that okay, this thing I did was wrong, and I acknowledge the fact that okay, I am wrong. So I understand you when you are saying, oh, parents need to know how to love. Look at a Gen Z correcting a Gen Z. See, you're not a Gen Z. What you are is what do I put it? You're an old soul in a Gen Z body.
Jesus!
I'm serious. Like very, very, very serious.
Why?
You're an old soul, because when you sit down to talk, girl, like I listen to you and you bring up more things in me to talk about or speak about.
Going to please.
Oh God,
really? I'm all smart and all collected.
And you're all brainy. Oh, not beauty and brain. Excuse you. But I like the fact that I'm able to communicate with you every time, so it's okay.
So that's your session. Men should Men should be able to do things in the house. That's the thing, and that's boils down to why me I'm saying it. I don't find it interesting. I don't think. I don't know, some persons, when I told one of my friends was like, she does not see that anything, but for me I find it somehow. So if my husband's clothes, no, let's even leave husband. I don't think it's normal for me to be washing my boyfriend's clothes.
When you say boyfriend, I think this topic has deviated. Let's just delete this one.
I'm okay, getting ready on my grind line step.